It's Saturday, June 15, 2024. I would usually be at the movies, but I don't have the money to go there or go to Chick-fil-A or go to Starbucks or even, buy any necessities that I would need when I would go to my main AMC or back of AMC and things of that nature. But here we are, God provides, and I still have to hold on to that. I haven't had actual spending money in 2 weeks, and despite my financial hardships and bills being late and bank account being in overdraft and things of that nature, it's like, well, God is going to work it out in my favor eventually for my abundance and prosperity and riches and wealth and health and things of that nature. Um, yeah, and then it's like, it's Father's Day weekend, and then it's like there's a rapper coming to town, and I would love to go to his concert or whatever the case may be. And then it's like eventually, when the time comes, I would have to go see these entertainers in other cities. When I was be able to afford the travel and amenities and things of that nature instead of just blindly going out of town or whatever the case may be, since I'm not able to see them in my own town. I woke up and had a dream. It felt real. I rarely have dreams. To the best of my knowledge, I know I'm a prophet. I know I'm a seer, but I'm also a seer who can't see. Or whatever the case may be. And it's like, oh, I'm a dreamer, like Joseph the dreamer, but it's like, I don't really dream. I mostly have visions. And when I do have visions or dreams, I don't always know how to make them out. But for this particular rare dream, I felt like the backstory behind it has something to do with wealth. And I saw my brother. I've never met him, but to the best of my knowledge, I know he's like an underground independent rapper or entrepreneur, pretty much, if you want to say that. I don't know that much about him. I'm not going to pretend I do. The most engagement that I've had with him is on social media. At one point, I believe I was a teenager. We spoke on the phone, but unfortunately, I don't remember the conversation at all, honestly. But yeah, and at the same time, I don't want to do this for clout or ride his wave, this, that, and the other. The old me learning how to overcome being a fanboy and things, being, trying to fit in and be like everybody else or whatever the case may be, probably would ride his wave or try to get some type of recognition off of him or his success in life, whatever the case may be. But the new me is like, okay, I have motion in real life, I have motion on the internet, things of that nature. So I have to follow my own dreams and work out all of my talents, gifts, and spirituality and things of that nature and overcome this spiritual healing journey and let God do the work. This week I've been stressed out pretty much, a lot of anxiety or tenseness, and it's like I'm very high in my emotional or whatever the case may be, and it's like I've had to find ways to calm down, even if I can't process or understand what's going on in my spiritual life, mental health, personal development, spiritual growth, mental, physically, emotionally, financial, credit, vibrationally, spiritual health, and things of that nature. But this dream, it felt real. It's like, at first I thought I was coming onto a scene in a movie or a TV show or a music video or something like that, but I believe the backdrop of the dream showed where there were people digging, like in a Egyptian type setting, or in a desert where you just be digging for treasure or whatever the case may be. And I walked towards my brother, and I remember we were hugging each other. So, for the most part, I interpret that as money is coming into his life and my life, even, my immediate family, extended family, and things of that nature, or whatever the case may be. It's like something good is about to happen or whatever. Even though I've never met him in real life, it's like spiritually, I've met all of my siblings in a sense, or have met other relatives in a sense, especially when you think of my ancestors and angels and all of that, whatnot. When it comes to like your spiritual growth and things of that nature. Yeah, so I didn't really back it up with scripture or whatever the case may be, and I'm not really going to. If you're a prophet or preacher or whatever the case may be, light worker, psychic, whatever, maybe you can back up what I'm saying. But yeah, it's like, for me, not having money for 2 weeks, pretty much, having to be isolated by God, and pretty much preparing my rapport to know that they wouldn't see me without money. And to day in and day out, go have a lot of ups and down days, and still have some type of belief that God will provide for me. If I would be honest, I would just say $1,000 would get me by for another month. I could say more. But unfortunately, when it comes to me, a lot of people are not cheerful givers unless I'm the one doing all of the giving. So, and I've actually had people reach out to me asking for money when I didn't have it. And I've been unemployed, been on my spiritual healing journey for over 1.5 years. And at first I wasn't gonna put my Cash App on this video, but at the same time I will. Just in case, God sends the right people to actually bless me with a decent amount of money to actually have some type of financial stability for the meantime. A lot of people, they get on the internet and social media every day, but they don't really have an actual backstory or any gifts and talents to help others that actually want to sow into the talent. Just like when I go to Starbucks, I would pay for my drink in advance, or I would pay for it in person. So why would I show up if I didn't have the money? Just like, why would I engage with you and I didn't have the money to pay for your personal reading or collective reading or whatever the case may be? So, yeah, this weekend, I'm pretty much inside, I'm going to church tonight, and I'm greeting tomorrow, and whatever the coming week shows up, as God leads me or provides or whatever the case may be to get human interaction. But yeah, it's like, I'm thankful, I'm grateful, and things of that nature, and I'm proud of myself for keep going versus being a prostitute or unaliving myself or being mad at the algorithm, the people, places, and things, the universe, God, or whatever the case may be. When it comes to my financial situation, yes, I had to learn lessons behind it and limit my giving and boundaries and things of that nature, but I also have to survive. You know, if I was being fake and dishonest or whatever the case may be, I would do something strange for it, or manipulate you, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, you want to see what you want to see, that's okay. You know, God told me to wait on Him, and I'm doing my best to wait on Him as I, raise my vibes and do my best to be positive in every area of my life, even though I don't like what's going on. Even though I don't have the right people in my life at the moment to help me be a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, but I'm doing my best to work on myself to be my own entrepreneur instead of being a part-time employee with no vacations and paid time off, but being called in on my day off and things of that nature. But yeah, I'm doing my best to get my life together and continue this spiritual healing journey, and hopefully doors open for me to be connected with the people in the music and entertainment industry, business, politics, and things of that nature. Other than that, I'm doing my best to walk by faith and not by sight. Some stuff, people, they will tell me to get a job, and at the same time, I'm one of the chosen ones, and then you're the one enabling the person that should be getting a job or getting on camera to follow their own dreams, like I'm doing my best to do. But these performance bonuses and being a content creator apparently isn't something for me, because I'm not attractive or I'm not a particular type. So I would have to go on these back pages and underground places and things of that nature to make money off of myself, using my body or my mind or whatever the case may be. I don't even know why I'm saying that, but I guess it's the truth. Subconsciously, it's like everybody has something subliminally or subconsciously in their deep, darkest thoughts or spirit or whatever the case may be that they would never tell people in real life, not even on the internet. But at least I can be honest about it. One day you'll see me in the VIP section and on TV, movies, music videos, and things of that nature. Somebody will probably mention me in their book and all of that good stuff. So, yeah, I do want to give up. I do this, I'm tired, this, that, and another, but I really do my best to look for the bright side of all of that I've been going through for 33 years as I prepare for the Leo season and seeing what God has for me, and I'm praying that I can at least leave this month off with a better note before I go into my birthday month. But yeah, not my will, but God's will be done. I pray you have a great day, great week, great month, and great year, things of that nature. Tap into your passions, follow your dreams, and see you on the red carpet. #Blue Shield.